Well, that was a long haul. Five weeks was it? Felt like forever really. I've just got back onto a permission now, locally, which I'm lucky enough to have a few hundred acres just on my doorstep. So I mean, I've been over this so many times. I have got the new the Sp24 coil, which I haven't done on this field. It's quite damp, to say the least, on the lower near the gates. Horse field this, so there's yeah, pools of water everywhere. I've got my boots on, but I'm going to wait this. This house will be a bit drier. Work my way left to right better than up and down, I think. I mean, it's been a while since I've been out, so fitness levels won't be the best. We'll see how long I last. Okay, first hole, first signal. Oh, he was a bit jumpy, 60s and then here, there and everywhere really, so I thought I'd dig it and not say video it, but yeah, looks like a little lead ship. Yeah, it's looking that way. I'd say a boat, it's not big enough to be a ship, but yeah, so many things come up in lead. Great material for everything, I suppose. Yeah, I like my lead finds. Been a while since I've had a plate eye as well. Yeah, I look good in the display cabinet. Yeah, cheers. Solid 65, 66. Loud tone that. Not saying too deep, 4 inches. Right. Where is it? Where's it? Give it a dig. Oh, there, yeah. Yeah, it's good to get out. It really is. The fresh air. It's not a bad day either. You know, it was. I'm saying it's going to rain today, but I think it did enough of that last night. And yeah, it looks. Yeah, it was a big signal. Solid big signal. I should have raised the coil on that just to see. Well, it was saying 4 inches. So if I raised the coil and say it was still picking it up like a fuss off the ground, which it probably would have. It wouldn't have been anything that I would have been digging really. Yeah, excitement I think. It's been so long. Okay. Sp28s. What's the forces? You see, it just sounds good. The signal that, I'll dig that. See what's in there. Juggling the phone again. I've actually I've got a harness. There's a chest harness for the phone, which is going to be so much easier. Yeah, it's got a pivot on it as well, so I'll be able to get the angle I want. I didn't even see the depth on the Detect, to tell you the truth. So, even on this. More earth out. Well, I'll get back to you on this hole. Got a signal here, 65, 66. Lovely sound that. give that a dig. Yeah, when I found out we could get out last night sometime, I mean, I haven't been on social media for a while, and I saw the posts and everybody's getting excited, and well, it's been a long time, so I actually got in touch with a landowner last night and said if it was okay to come on for a few hours. I think it was about 8 o'clock, and I've got a head torch, and you know, the Simplex has got a little light on the back which comes in really handy. I've used that on some late nights in summer, and yeah, that excited, you know, to bed early. I couldn't bloody sleep, me tell you the truth. Had plans to come out today straight away. I mean, it's all that as well, isn't it, you know? Sort of miss getting out, digging, getting dirty, getting head into it, finding some stuff, and it does leave a big hole, as this one is, in your day, in your week, because I mean, it's not just going out detecting, it's the cleaning. It's the cleaning of coins, the research. I mean, I love the cleaning. It's probably my favourite part of the hobby. Cleaning finds and not knowing what something is, and then getting enough detail up to find a date on it, whatever it is, really, you know. Yeah, so it takes a lot of time. I mean, YouTube is a godsend really in them situations. Anyway, yeah, I was thinking of the bloody flocks of imagining flocks of Detectorists rushing out today and over the next few days. I mean, weekend and that, I think it'll be quite crazy. Yeah, right, well, let's get back to it. Yeah, coin here anyway. It was 65, 66. Pop the clad right on top of it. It looks like a blanket though. Yeah, that's what I was just talking about there. I should be able to get some detail on it. I mean, it's not the best, is it? But I mean, it's good to know what is coming up on the land you're on. I'm just working on this. I mean, you can imagine this back years and years, hundreds of years of nice slope to it, not too steep for sledging, you know, for the kids. Nice outrun there. Rolling down the hill in summer and playing, fighting. There's a footpath that runs through here as well, from corner to corner. I've had a few coins and that affair. So yeah, I'm going to concentrate on this, and hopefully some goodies have fallen out some kids' pockets on the way down. Is that a dig? Hit something there, and again. Gonna go in today. So I've been over this quite a lot. There it is. Some brass screw top. Lovely. Hopefully I've something good here. 59.60. Let's give that a dig. Really boggy here, but you know, it's for easy digging. It's just you got to try and get the find out before the hole fills up with water, which I've been finding out. Sticky that. Come on. Yeah. I hope it's going to be something good, because I've just been digging rubbish really. I'll run it. Lovely. Right on it there. What is that? That's it, whatever it is. What is it? Oh, some kind of sheet metal. What have we got here? Send it off. This is about 8 inches. It's got some kind of air clip, I think. Old air clip. Got some kind of marking on. You know, yeah, the back of the hair, tie it up in a bun, or well, that's my take on it anyway. I'll give it a clean up and I'll look at it later. Okay. The dreaded tin foil. Yeah, it's pie tin foil. Always seems to come up 20s, 21, 22. I know other stuff will come up at that range, you know, your small thin hammers and that, but I mean, how many times do you dig hammers? I mean, I must dig hundreds and hundreds of bits of tin foil. I tend to give it a miss, but now and again, it's in the back of your mind that it could be a small thin silver. On the Simplex 21s, 22s, it's always this rubbish. Yeah, and there's loads in the ground. I'm not going to clear out a skip full of tin foil for a couple of hammers. Nah. No thanks. Anyway, thank you. Whew. Well, yeah, so unfit. I've just been on that permission there. It's so wet at the bottom, so I'm keeping to these hillsides, and I'm absolutely knackered. I'm not normally like this. It's so unfit. It shows you how fit the hobby is for you. I mean, a lot of people disagree. Unmetal detectorists disagree, saying that it's not a sport of such. It's not exercise. I mean, digging 50 or so holes in the ground and walking and up and down. I beg to differ. I'm absolutely shattered. I've got sweat running down my back and that. Yeah, a bit moist. So I decided to come over to this hillside here. It's very dry at the top end, foggy at the bottom. Turn you around. Let's turn around now. Yeah, so we've got it's all dry this. Plus, I mean, last time I was on here, it was overgrown in patches. I think down this side was overgrown, so it's a lot shorter now. I'm going to give that a go. Show some patches over there. There's an old quarry there, dating back to 1690. A Roman piece of arm armour. Yeah, arm armour was found. It's got a big write up. There's a Roman road passing straight through here, and I haven't had one sign of Roman. Just back to George III and Queen Anne, which, I mean, it is a highway. I suppose the road's a highway. It's like the motorway. You don't just get out there and go wandering until you get to where you want to go. So yeah, they probably passed here. Or I know there's been other detectorists on. Maybe they picked some Roman up. There's been quite a lot of detectorists on here, but I've been pulling loads out. So's a mate of mine. Yeah, so this field's been on with Simplex with standard coil, and the notch with a standard coil, and I'm going to go over with the Sp24 and pluck out some bloody goodies. Thanks. I think this signal, I've got it on part 1. It's just hitting it there. So, Hose field. There you go. One's a jumpy, but it's saying 2 for 8 inches. I don't know how big it is. going for that. Can't see it being trash at that depth, but you'll be surprised. Actually pulled, it was a 1979, set 1979, one pence piece. I think it was about 8 inches down. On the same field, I found a 1567. Queen Elizabeth first. So yeah, wonders never cease. Just give it a pointer straight in. Oh, straight on it. Straight on it. You see it? Is it that little tiny piece of lead? Yes, a little tiny piece of lead. Shapes a bit, you know. It's just lead at the end of the day, isn't it? It's just yeah, decent depth from that though. I mean, it's 15mm across, about 7 inches. 7 inches, I'd say. Yeah, great, brilliant. I've got an unusual signal here. I mean, it's very jumpy, but it's got a bit of a dull tone to it. It's a mid tone. It sounds, there's a bit of iron in there as well. Bit of a grunt. But there's something wanting to show itself there. Pumping the coil, and it's giving an all 3. And that's a sign of iron. So we'll do like a test dig. So we'll just see what that is. Got there. I'll just stick something there. Oh, that could be either a stone or a chunk of iron. Well, there's no iron colour to the soil there, so it's pretty deeper. We were saying there's 5 notches. Oh yeah, right on it there. Just put it out. Where are you? Is that it? No, that's hot rock. It's all coming back to me. I forgot how to dig here. Some pattern on that. I got no idea what it is. It's pressed. I've actually had something like that before. Yeah, something or nothing. Just having a look at this old quarry here, where I'm sure this was the location of that Roman arm. It's called the Tunsil. I think it's the Tuns Hill arm, and it's 1690 it was found. I'm sure it was here. They were digging this quarry out, and they stumbled on it. And it's had a big report right up. I don't know where it is. It's probably locked up somewhere, isn't it? You know, no one can see it. They're a bit like reburying it, isn't it, when they're not on show for everybody to see, which is crazy. What's under there? Is it? It's been cut out, that. As you can see, it's actually squared off. That's just where the feet there. Where it's been sat on each other, but it looks like I could scurry under there. I think the rabbits, there's a lot of rabbits around here, so yeah, it's quite a high class abode for a rabbit, I suppose. Solid structure. Yeah, I have given it a dig round here. It's just solid, the ground's solid. I'm going to get a pick. I'm going to get a hand pick and go through this one day. See if we can get anything up. Right, these are the signals I like. Just the 70s, just getting it. So modulation. So it's deep. It's coming up really deep there. It's on 4 bars on depth. We'll nip it over to field. Banging it there now. 70s. Yeah, nice little whisper. Let's get that dig. I've got a good feeling about this one. But just look disappointed. It's deep. It's deep. Right, come on. Down here. Got me something nice. What's that? What is this? I've got a bit of is that part of it? Oh, it's a coin. See the sails come up with a dark patina on it. Ah, it's a deep charge that. I think that's a charge. It's enough for blank disc, but the sails, I mean, it looks, it's iron in that, doesn't it, you know, with the sail. If the coin's done that, I'm talking that's 8-inch. This Hori Hori Knife, great these. Yeah, the Simplex Guru lorry. She uses exactly the same one, and I like it. Yeah, very light. 200 grams this. So I think the Evolution. No, not the macro one. 400 grams, and then the Evolution one, the bigger ones. They, I mean, they're not really for plucking stuff out the ground as such. You just need something sturdy, sharp, and it's got a cutting edge on it. It's got 6 inches on the measure on the blade. So yeah, you're not going to be digging deep really, are you, with the tool? I mean, the Evolution is probably as big as my actual spade I use, which is just a micro shovel. But yeah, anyway, coin. 2 coins, the last 2 holes, so I might have it a good patch here. Okay. Hello, just going to mention 2 sites that I use quite a lot, Facebook and social media. These brilliant sites, Simplex Plus Owners Group, I think it is. It's Clive. Clive's on there, great guy, very helpful group. Everybody's helping each other out all the time. He has these competitions on there once a month where it's like tip of the month, and I'm not too sure on the other 2. Tip of the month, and you've got a chance of winning some gear. Yeah, you can also buy the gear. Very good price, quality gear. Yeah, great chap on there, Clive. Also, a mate of mine, when I first started metal detecting, I didn't have anywhere to go. You know how it is. It's hard getting permission at first. It's always good to know a good guy though, because a guy called Paul Gardner, his site is a brilliant site. It's local to me, so it's all local history to me. So I really like it. He uses the Nokta 800 now. He used to use the Racer 2. He's got a site called PG Detecting Finds. on Facebook, so it's like a blog. He gets out as much as he can. Great guy, like I said. I didn't have permission, and I was detecting years back. I used to detect with my dad, but yeah, I didn't think I'd start it back up again. And then I bumped into Paul. Well, I was interested in getting back into detecting, and stumbled on his site because it was local, and he got in touch with me and said if I wanted to go out on one of his permissions, which was great. I was so excited. And I got a few good things off there as well. Yeah, I got an old gold ring, and quite a lot of silvers, some coin spills and that. So yeah, it was brilliant, absolutely brilliant. It really got me into it. So yeah, thanks, Paul. He's been on my permissions in this summer and that. We're going to get out together and that. So yeah, okay. Bye bye. Stuck this 40 signal. 5-6 inches deep. Just have a coin ball. So let's reveal what the ball is holding. Definitely a coin or button. You can see there. I think it's a button, you know. I think it's a button. I could be wrong. It's silver, is it? I'll get a clean up. Is it half penny or something? Yeah, I'll get that cleaned up so we can get anything off it. Okay. Quick roundup of finds from today. Not much really hard going. Field's already been gone over a lot. So yeah, little lead, quite like that actually. Little lead bolt. This is toasted. All the coins in here are toasted. I don't know if it's very wet ground. That was Queen Victoria, halfpenny. Some horse brass. This is a piece of shrapnel. Yeah. Some tat here. I've had some of them before. I've no idea what they are. Somebody knows what they are. Put posting comments. This, which I thought was silver, looks like it is pewter. It's so shiny. It's got a nice little design outside and that, yeah. Nice condition. These are all George II. These. I managed to get a tiny little bit of detail. That's a farthing. Tiny little bit of detail, often with the composite pencil. It's great to get all the rubbish off. I mean, they're really toasty, they're gone, but I've just got enough to get a portrait off them. Another button. This, stumped on this. That's stumping with the loop there. I mean, at first I thought it was some kind of tongs, you know. I'm thinking Victorian or pressed metal. You know, like some tongs, or at first maybe a hair clip. Some leaf design there, some berries on. Yeah, if anybody knows what that is, that'd be great. These two, just a bit of lead and a bit of what was bronze or brass, that a bit of patina on it. Yeah, they were just one was 7 inches and one was 8 inches, quite small, with the Sp24 coil. I will be going out again because I don't feel like with what I've got today it's quenched my thirst for history, so I feel like I need to get out as soon as possible, and I have got a 10-acre permission, which I'm going to get in touch with a farmer, and I've had some good stuff off there. Only with a standard coil on the Simplex. So yeah, we'll see what the Sp24 coil can do on there. Alright, cheers.